Recently, I actually had a New Yorker turn to me and self-identify as someone who would be taxed by this proposal. They said, I'm a millionaire, and is it true that you want to raise taxes on me? And I said, it is true. And they said, well, I would leave. I said, I don't think you would. They said, why not? I said, because we're looking to raise income taxes on the top 1% by 2%. So for $1 million a year, that's an increase of $20,000 in taxes. And when I told them the amount, they realized that it wasn't enough to actually make them change where they would consider their residence. I think what we've seen for far too long is the city hasn't even advocated for itself when it comes to Albany. And what we are going to do is exhaust every option to make it clear that the time has come to reset the relationship between the city, its wealthiest residents, its most profitable corporations, and with Albany. And I believe that together we can get there.
The criticism of Mayor Adams for the first 3 years in office was actually that he was too conservative in his estimates of what the revenue would end up being, and then the tax receipts from high earners and from Wall Street bonuses would come in hundreds of millions of dollars over what they had originally anticipated. And that his conservatism was used the first 3 years, not this most recent year, to justify spending cuts or austerity. Are you being conservative right now in your estimates of what the Wall Street revenue is going to be? We saw the state have a banner year, $17 billion more than they thought they would get. Are you assuming that the Wall Street bonuses are going to go down?
We are encouraged by what we are hearing around Wall Street bonuses as well as by increased revenue. However, the scale of this deficit of $12 billion is such that it will not be covered no matter what that news is. And so while we appreciate it, while it will be helpful, it will still require structural solutions to ensure that we are back on a firm fiscal footing.